Hey Hunter, so today I'm back with a brand new project. So next to me we have my new and improved upgraded donation box. So last year I had actually built this little castle dude. It was like a foam kit that you get at AC Moore. So we put that together and added some lights in it from Dollar Tree. I had actually made a wooden stand for it out of 2x4s, but it was really heavy and really hard to store, so I ended up throwing it away last year. So this year I thought I would create something more visual, something a little more appealing, and something on wheels so it was easier to move around. And now I'm going to show you how I made it, so let's get started. Alrighty everyone, it's time to get started. So the first thing we have is a cabinet with a glass door that I got at the thrift shop. I think it was about $7. And then I went to Dollar Tree as well as the thrift shop, and I bought a ton of goodies. And the cabinet had a shelf on the top and I hated it. So I just unscrewed the screws that were on either side of it and I took it out, and I ended up making it a back just because I need it to be money tight. My plan is to have the money fall down into the display area so you can see the money fall in there, and I don't need it falling on the floor. And I'm just doing that with some drywall screws that I had laying around and some extra angle brackets that you can get at Home Depot for like literally nothing. And next I'm just going to seal up all the cracks with some duct tape just because I want to keep all the Halloween goodness right inside. And then I'm going to be lining the back with some strips of burlap. So I'm just having it hang out of the crack in the back and onto the floor, and I'm going to use a staple gun just to hold them in place, just so you don't see how ugly all that duct tape looks. And I found a hanging skeleton prop at the thrift store for like $4, so I'm putting a zip tie through the hook that was on his head, and I put an eye hook in the ceiling of the cabinet, and I'm just going to cut off all the extra fabric and hang him from the inside. And I'm going to wrap this leaf garland from the Dollar Tree around his neck and then just staple it to the side so it doesn't move. And then I'm going to drill some holes in the top. We're going to be hanging some bats from the top, so I'm just tying the string through the holes in the top, and then I'm going to tie it onto the bat, and I'm just going to let him hang around. Now the bat on the left would move too much, so I stapled one of his wings to the side just to keep him in place. But everything else that's hanging is just like free hanging. So we have our two bats. Now I'm going to drill some holes in the top further back, and we're going to hang our two lanterns. And I tried my best to make sure everything was hanging at a different height, just so it didn't look all even and perfect. And after that I took a scarecrow from Dollar Tree and I just drew what I tried to make an angry face on him. And then I just arranged some objects in the bottom of the cabinet how I like them, and I'm just going to hot glue them to the bottom of the cabinet. So I have some candles on the side there too. Those are battery operated, and I have a little plastic wrap that I got at Dollar Tree, and this little mason jar candle holder and a creepy witch hand. They also had these battery operated LED string lights with little friends on them. So I'm just going to string them through the crack in the back of the cabinet, and I'm going to have the battery packs hang on the outside, and I'm just going to wire tie them to that hinge just so they're out of the way and they're easy to access. So I put fresh batteries in them, and I only need them to last for the one night, so that should be fine. And once the string lights were inside, I just hung them along the top ceiling of the cabinet, along each side, and then along the front. And I just secured them with the staple gun again, being careful to make the staple go around the wire and not through the wire so I don't zap myself, because I've totally done that before. And I had an extra set of string lights, so I just shoved them all into that pumpkin and hid it in the back there. So this is what it looks with the lights turned off. I think it looks really cool. I know it's a little kitschy and a little friendly, but that's kind of the idea. I want people to donate money, not run away with it. And then I just made 4 pilot holes in the top of the cabinet with a drill, and then I used the jigsaw to cut out a rectangular section, and that's going to be where the money falls through. So I'm going to put my little donation box house on the top, and I'm just going to put some creepy cloth that I had in 2 different colors on the top, making sure not to cover the hole, and I just secured those with the staple gun, and that seems to work pretty well, especially when it's going to be windy. And then I used duct tape to secure the house, so I just made some loops and stuck it around the hole so that the house would sit on top there. And that about wraps up this project. I know it was quick, but I think it came out cute. And now I'm just going to test it out. There's a little hole in there for the money, and I'm just going to drop in my first dollar of the season. And it fits right in there. And then it's going to fall down into the rest of the cabinet so everyone will be able to see how much money was donated. And I think it's a cute idea, and I think it's better than just having the house on a pedestal like I did last year. 100% of my donations go to the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, so I'm hoping that this new project will encourage people to want to donate. They'll want to drop their money and watch it fall down, and I just think it's a cute idea, so hopefully everyone else likes it too. Hey hunters, welcome back. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button, even hit the notification bell if you're into that kind of thing. If you don't like the video, don't tell me because it hurts my feelings. Okay, thanks and happy hunting.